spooky children, it's me Ghost Girl and I'm here with you guys for another video. Now, if you remember the video I did last week, that was a continuation of the fight. So basically what happened to Fighter Girl after the fight. If you haven't watched any of those two videos, I recommend that you do before watching this one. And if you have watched those videos, that's great, because this is a continuation of those two videos. And if you thought that what happened to Fighter Girl was bad, today we're going to be talking about Enemy Lassie, and what happened to her was even worse. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourself for one heck of a story. So basically, after the fight, Enemy Lassie's parents took Fighter Girl to court, and if you've watched the previous two videos, you'll know that Fighter Girl got charged, and so did the Enemy Lassie's gran. And when Fighter Girl, as I mentioned in the previous video, was doing all the horrible stuff and making my life hell, then she got expelled. And then after she got expelled, she went to the same school as the Enemy Lassie, and it had been like a couple of years after that had happened that this occurred, and you would have thought logically it would have been the battle or a similar thing happened again. But funnily enough, I thought I'd save it for this video because I thought it would make more sense to put this bit in this video. But the two of them suddenly became best friends, and I do not get the logic in that, because if you take someone to court, you wouldn't be friends with them like a couple of years down the line. I just thought that was completely crazy that they were worst enemies and then they became like BFFs. But anyway, then they became BFFs, and the Enemy Lassie, she lived in the same kind of like scheme as me, so the same area. And after she became BFFs with Fighter Girl, which I still can't get my head round, the Enemy Lassie started targeting me and started like bullying me and harassing me, and was just a total mean girl. And I still dislike her to this day, like I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, I had to put up with a lot of rubbish from her, and it went on for ages. Then that thing happened. If you've seen my video, The Thief, which is about our gran, I'd recommend you watch that. So that incident happened, and then basically our gran was stealing money and goods from the local shop, and she had a job there and stuff, and because of that she can't go to the local shop, and she got arrested and actually was in jail. And I didn't find this out until years later, Like, I know the enemy lassie moved to live with her dad, but I didn't know that was the reason why until quite recently. It was not until after I made the video, The Thief, that I found out that that was why. But anyway, the gran got put in the jail and the enemy lassie went to live with her dad because she was living with her gran at the time. And don't ask me about her mother because I've not got a clue about her mother. But she went to live with her dad, and that was great because I didn't need to deal with her horribleness anymore. And then I was 15 at the time that was going on, and then when I was 16, I was doing my final year at school, and then I heard that the enemy lassie was to start my school, and I just thought, oh God, no, don't tell me that I'm gonna have to put up with her bullying again. But luckily I left school and she was kind of joining as I was leaving, so I think I only seen her once, like briefly, and nothing happened because I don't think she seen me. But I think I got a lucky escape with that one. Then I never seen her until years and years later, and this was quite a horrible encounter. Had to fight my ground. Like, I seen her and a couple of friends cutting about this scheme, and I just thought it was weird because I haven't seen them cutting about here in like a really long time. So it was just weird to see her like after all these years, and she's still like a really horrible person. She hasn't changed much since she was like 15 anyway, let's just say that. But she came up to me and she was really high, and she was like shouting abuse at me and threatened to like fight me. And listen, I'm not like that silly little 16, 15-year-old anymore. Like, if someone gives me rubbish, I'm gonna give them mouth back. Like, I'm not that 16-year-old little girl anymore. I don't take no nonsense from nobody. So she started shouting names back at me, and I started shouting stuff back, and then she like ran up to me and like tried to like attack me, and I managed to like move out the way before she like did anything. And then she was shouting morning, morning, and I went like morning. I went, come on then, Victoria, do your worst. And then she like tried to grab me, and like I pushed her away from me before she could like grab me. And then after that, the next bit was funny. She like fell on the floor and did a roly poly. And oh, that was funny. And she was, you could tell she was like pure embarrassed, because then her and her friend like ran away, and I haven't seen them like in my neighbourhood like since then. And I told her, don't come back. I said to her, if you come back here, I'll phone the police on you. You're not welcome in this scheme. And she hasn't came back since. So yeah, don't go mad at me. I was basically defending myself. She went for me. Stupid cow. But anyway, so that was like the last time I seen her. So that was in like a year ago. Yeah, that would have been a year ago, last year. And I remember I was talking to like one of my old friends from like the scheme days, and when we hung about the scheme, and I remember I was telling my friend that I'd seen her, and my friend told me like some juicy gossip about this girl, like seriously. So it turns out that she is a junkie, and she takes heroin, and apparently she's been in the jail a few times as well. And I thought to myself, like, oh my god, like, she used to slag off Fighter Girl for being like a criminal, but then she turned out like just like her. So I honestly like don't see the difference in like the two of them at all. Like the enemy lassie turned out worse, but I still think Fighter Girl is a horrible person. Like they both are. And I feel like the two of them kind of got their karma, especially enemy lassie. Just horrible, disgusting people, the two of them. That is everything today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like this video, comment down below, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. And I'm on social media, so if you would like to follow me on my socials, I'm on Twitter, and if you'd like to sponsor me on Patreon, I would be very grateful if you did. Also, I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings, so if you are interested in getting either a private channeled message reading or a tarot card reading, then the link to those readings is linked down below. I've got an email and you can just email me by that email for a reading. I hope you enjoyed this video today, my spooky children. That is everything for me today, and goodbye.